William, Jack. Morning, it's Villa Day.
Yay!
And what are you doing? What are you wearing? You got all your Villa stuff out? Oh, you've got your Under Armour on already. And you're getting all your Villa kits.
I need to get my trousers.
Do you want Adidas
I
trousers?
think so.
Definitely.
Won't be long and you'll be going to the Villa. Will, are you excited to go to Villa Park?
Villa, 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 Villa. Greenish, greenish, it's boring. Minx.
There's nothing on your back, Jack.
I know, but I just want to be Minx.
Okie
And Ollie Watkins.
We're in the car. We're ready to go. Are we going to St Andrews today to see Birmingham City, Will? Oh, look at that face. Birmingham, Birmingham, Birmingham.
Didn't you let me wear a secret?
Because you're going to. Will, are you not impressed? The surprise is we're not going to Villa Park really, we go to St Andrews, we're doing a Birmingham City tour.
Oh, why did it say Villa? Aston Villa?
Because we're going to Aston Villa really.
Yeah! Is you a blue fan? Are you a blue fan? Yeah, he is.
Noah, are you excited to go around the Birmingham City tour?
I don't
The Birmingham City tour?
know.
What tour are we doing?
Aston Villa.
Oh, no way. It's Aston Villa.
That's it. There's 6 adults, and 4 children. Thank you.
The baby baby.
No. Well, you can't come in.
I've seen Villa winning outside. He's a Villa. Look, I've got a Villa kit.
Well, you have to come in anything if you're blue underneath.
I'm the Villa.
What name is it under?
My first team was
Phillips. Oh, yeah. Three, you can have 3. Hand them out to everybody. 1, 2, 3. There you have 3 as well. Oh, all right, you have 3 then.
Ah, thank you, Will.
I was a phone out, but I think
So there's another 3. Pick one for yourself, don't forget. Okay, toilets are just to the left, so yeah.
Daddy.
We'll get on in a minute.
Thank you very much.
There's already once who are gone, because there's over 50 of us today. So we just split you into 2.
I know.
That's why we can't play football outside.
That's it, because they're keeping the grass nice and warm, aren't they?
That's what that's what you said.
That's it.
Look, there's a cloud.
And have you noticed? There isn't a roof on, is there? So you can see the sky.
Look at the pretend bird.
Where was we sitting? Can you all remember where you were sitting?
Up the top.
You're sitting over there when we went.
Can you see that little black box? Can you see that little gap up there? That's where we were sitting on.
You're sitting all the way up there.
Dad,
Yeah?
look at that tin crow.
The what?
That tin crow, look at the side.
Oh yeah.
What's that all them?
Oh yeah, the pretend crow. That's to keep the birds away. That is the pretend crow.
No, they're nice.
It's like a scarecrow.
It's keeping them warm, the lights are.
You excited?
Why is the big...
Are we all in? Anybody else?
That's it.
Okay, the dance sort obviously big groups like this, we're only in group as the slowest person, so I want you to enjoy yourself, but you can be as quick as you can coming into rooms, otherwise the first person's waiting for ages. This room is the players' lounge. You see, really expensive table there. but normally they're all covered with tablecloths and things like that. So when the players arrive, let's say 3 o'clock kick-off, they probably arrive. Steve Gerrard's going to come in later. Dean Smith used to get him in at about 11 o'clock, which I always thought was a bit early to me. It's 4 hours of sitting around waiting. Seemed a bit early to me. But Steve Gerrard gets them coming about 12 o'clock, an hour later. This is the first place they'll come in. Well, to be honest, when they come in, they'll probably go across to the changing rooms, take the little man bags, you know, with the moisturiser and the air conditioner and all that sort of stuff. Drop them off and then come over here. Okay, so the players will come in. When they start to come in, there'll all be people in here because Dean Smith and Gerrard do exactly the same. They bring people in here that's part of the group. So as well as the players, there'll be the coaches, the physios, the doctors, anybody that has anything to do with what goes on the pitch will be in here. So they all get the same sort of message. You got any birthdays coming up? Yeah. Yeah? Happy birthday to everyone. Is there a special birthday or just April?
No, and it was a Christmas present for them, really.
Yeah, well,
yeah, the boys, yeah.
Happy birthday, October the 24th.
Yeah. I had one in August, does that count? We all had a birthday sometime, haven't we? Okay, let's get moving in case the other catch us up.
Does anybody want a hat on?
That was the door there, Pete. Yeah, into it.
Yes, because that would have been the entrance for it, the corner flat. Yeah?
Thank you.
You know, Ferguson had probably just stood on the sideline.
Thank you very much.
Much to do with them. Yeah. And then on match days.
How was it, kids? Did you enjoy the tour?
But I'm not going to do that now. I want to take you around the front of the stadium because the other two will come in and I'll go that way, so we'll keep apart. But we'll eventually come around that way, so you're missing nothing. But this is the players' car park. I'm sure you know that. On match days when they arrive, this is where they'll park the cars. And that in itself is pretty unusual because you expect to see a coach dropping the players off, and that's always what used to happen. Because recently, the club was selling them to the fans and they're putting all the little messages on. It's about £50, I've looked at the name, I mean, the message. Great idea. So they forgot to put the people.
The 18! It says the 18. Look, you just can see the 18. You just can see the 18th floor. 18th floor. I can see the 18th floor. You just. No! No! Do you want to see your uncle?
I want to see your uncle. You ain't your dad. That's it.
The 18, 60, 86. Okay, but I need to.
Yeah.
So this is all these doors come into the main stand. This is the main reception, that's Rain and another stand where we first went to.
Yeah.
So let's get that also.
Cheers, Rafe.
the time, and they're usually all full, and they're used for weddings and seminars and exhibitions and meetings, all sorts of examinations. We've had, since the COVID, we've had this area and the area further on acting as the magistrates' court, because the courts couldn't cope, so they had to come out here and we've had the courts in here, and some of the private boxes are used for the witnesses and things like that, so, you know, lots of things these are used for. We've had Britain's Got Talent here, we've had X Factor here, we had Bear Grylls here not long ago, auditioning for one of his programmes. So we'll let any of these rooms out to anybody as long as they've got colours. We played in until we arrived here in the league before. And William McGee said, we need colours befitting the greatest team in the world. Now, I know that's a sweeping statement. We were the greatest team, and we all think they are now. But they certainly were back in the day. We were the super team, the #1 team. And he said, we need colours that no one else had got. And it's quite simple, really, where he got his colours from. He was actually a Rangers fan. He'd come down from Scotland before Rangers were ever thought of. But because if you come from Glasgow, you know you're one or the other, aren't you? You're blue your dream. So he wanted blue in our colours. For his fiancée, his girlfriend, who obviously was a scaredy person, come down from Edinburgh. She was an Edinburgh Hearts fan. And Edinburgh Hearts playing claret. And so he put the two together. He said, I like that claret and blue, the Rangers and Hearts. But the real reason he went for those colours, because after training they used to go to a pub not far from here called the Barton Arms. From Birmingham, you'll have heard of the Barton Arms. Still there now. I think it's a Thai restaurant now, isn't it, or something like that. It's not a pub anymore, I don't think. But the tiles on the floor are claret and blue, and he used to sit there having a drink and he used to say, you know what, I like that, claret and blue, Rangers and Hearts, that's where we'll have our colours. And we were the first team in the world, obviously, with claret and blue, and that's where the colours came from. And when we go down to the next floor, you see all the tiles everywhere, and they're an exact replica of the pub down the road.
Yeah, we're all together.
We'll have a cocktail. Isn't the tunnel, you kids?
I think it's part. What order to go down the tunnel with this? Oh gosh. Very nice.
Sorry.
Not too far. Oi, Jack, this way.
I'll have a sit over here now.
Okay, so this is where the directors will come and sit, or they'll sit just in the little area just behind you as well. That's where Prince William sat, and so he got to, there's too many people trying to talk to and everything, so eventually moved further on in one of the boxes back there.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta shout, Vela, Vela, Vela.
Vela, Vela, Vela.
It's a bit louder than that. Come on.
Vela, 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 Vela.
I can't hear you in the old end.
They'll be in the hole.
Vela, Vela, Vela.
There you go.
Vela.
Look, the flag's flying.
Everyone to go for what you can do with something. Vela.
We've lost a code.
Yes, Piano.
Go on, keep going.
A couple of the boxes. Obviously, we've got 85 of these boxes around Villa Park.
Thank you.
That's more than any other club apart from Wembley. And so it's something else I thank Doug Ellis for. He put these in, and when he put them in, we all thought, who's going to be mine then? You know, but we do, and they're all sold out. And the next question you people usually ask me, how much are they? Well, you know, obviously we don't really know how much they are because it's all about negotiation, I guess. And usually what the Villa wants is, if they let them out to these firms, they want these firms to do things for us, so it's sort of a reciprocal thing. But I think if you go on sort of £50,000 a season, you won't be far wrong for one of these boxes, which sounds a lot of money, and obviously it is. But there's 12 people sitting around here, and you can go out there and watch the game. you know, these companies can offset it against entertainment and all those sorts of things. Even to these little pictures here, because I said when I put them there, well, why didn't you put the Villa line on there? You know, these are an exact copy of the go down there. So this match day is obviously this is the 82 lounge named after the year won the European Cup. This is the restaurant. They call this end the restaurant and that end the lounge. What the difference is if you come down this end and eat, then you squiggle to your plate and go a lot of food. You eat better. You get the whole plate.
Thank you. He'll be putting his own IV on our carpet.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so this area, this is where I work on match days, where I did work. This was the players' lounge. So this is where the players came after the game. This is where their families come into. And the families used to come before the game at half time, full time, and then players used to come to meet them. It was a nice little get together for the players. But because of COVID, they can't mingle anymore. So the players' families can't come in here because they're not allowed inside this COVID bubble. So they've moved the players' lounge a bit further down the north stand, and then this is used by the directors' guests, and they have to come in that way, the way we've come in. And the players are behind that door. It says no entry, red zone, but no one is allowed outside that door because the players are outside there. So, you know, that's made it all very difficult. And we haven't got yet to the changing rooms, but what's happening at the moment now is because the numbers that we're allowed to have in the changing rooms doesn't allow the away team to be able to use the away team dressing room. So the away team changes in the press lounge a bit further down in. So this is the press lounge. Now normally this is all laid out nicely for the press. They'll all come in there, have their cottage pie and chips or whatever they have before the game. We really look after the press because we want them to say nice things about it. So they always vote us their favourite place to come to the press, but usually, but not at the moment because we've kicked them out of it now. And this is where the away team will change. So the next guy in there changing will be Ronaldo. Well, no, next to the Man U, the next game we've got, we'll have Ronaldo in there and Sancho and all them people. So not a salubrious area for them to get changed in, but this is where they get changed. So you even have to put a note on the door telling them where the showers are. Because they haven't got the showers up here, they have to go downstairs and get the showers. I'll show you all that one.
It's okay.
So if you can imagine then before COVID, the press used to be in there and they used to come in here and they'd sit on like cinema seating and then the manager would come in and sit up there and talk to the press.
Right. Go on then, you two.
That's where the photographers all have something to eat. But now that's turned over, I think, to the coaches' stuff with the away team. And there's another little door that says the radio room, which is normally Talk Sports or Capital Gold or whatever, all in there. That's where they interview them, that's what you listen to on the way home from the game. But that's now used by the away managers, press conference room. They've all got different usages. Well, it's confusing for them as it's all changed. Confusing for us. You know, everything's changed. It's a nightmare, and we thought that it was obviously any time now we'd go back to normal, but who knows?
Why do the press room or whatever somewhere else and then you it doesn't make sense when you've got.
Well, this is the closest we could get to the press.
It's sensible, listen.
Okay, so we're just going to be here for a little bit, so don't think we're going to get a photo here. We'll go in some of these rooms and you come out and take them in your we're going to obviously go that way eventually, but first just want to talk to you about what's here. That's the away dressing room, which the away team aren't using there, but what we've got to do is we've got to drill the wall right behind there, because we use part of the away dressing room as well, because we're only allowed X amount of people, like 11 players in there. And the away team have to come around with this speed into the share rooms over here, so it's pandemonium on this.
William, we're going in the changing room now. Oh, you're going to miss it?
Ta-ta, Will.
You're going to miss the changing room. Come on.
So as you can see, I've put all the shirts up, but you can see where it says do not use. So on match day, we have to have every other player So we can only get 11 in here, and then the rest have to go into the dressing room down there.
You know, when on Sky, during half time in Sky, people are talking about it, they're giving out crap now. I'm not listening to that. I don't think so.
Is that your favourite? He's a big lad, he is, isn't he? A big lump.
No, look there. It's not the base.
Okay.
It's the wrong way round.
You got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.
It can be hard for some.
Took a photo.
Behind each shirt,
We can.
they've all got their own safe.
Taking videos.
That's where they put the phones and have to lock them away. That's where they put their Rolexes and the Lamborghini keys. The back, the fridges obviously are all empty at the moment because of the last game, but they'll all be filled up with water and isotonic drinks. On the shelves where those bottles are now, somebody wanted some water, didn't they?
Well, Noah, tell me who the players are. Who's this player? Martinez. And who's this one? Oh my gosh, and who's this one? Target. Conza.
McGee.
Who's Douglas? Ollie Watkins. Oh my gosh. Wow. Are they all Villa players? All good Villa players? Noah, go on in, quick. Sorry.
Well, each one of the rooms here was used by a member of the band. Who do you think was in the drums room? Robbie, Robbie was in there and he thought it was really funny we put him in the drums room. So he asked us for the sign, so we gave him the sign, he's got it up in his age now. So we took very cool with the Japanese sport. And there's obviously an analysis room, medical room. Well, that's the thing, before they go out onto the beach. So one of the things you probably noticed I haven't shown you is the trophy cabinet, because we haven't got one. No, not because we haven't got the trophies, because you can see them all on the roof. And I think we've got about 200 cups locked away in our vaults. But one of the downsides to everywhere being open plan is security be a nightmare. You know, cups that go missing. So we've been promised a museum as part of the new setup when they build the new stand. Until then, everything's locked away. But we kept saying, should have these three on display, the European Cup, the First Division Championship and the FA Cup. And they are, that's where they are. And this is probably as safe as you get, we're right in the middle of the stadium. And we always think it's psychological as well, because about 2:45, if it's a 3 o'clock kick-off, the referee will press the switch he has on his wall. That will ring a buzzer in both dressing rooms and wherever the upstairs are at the moment, aren't they? Tells everybody the match is about to start and he wants the players down here in the tunnel. And he, as I said, he also brings in all the hospitality areas upstairs. So the players will come out and the away team, who are normally over there, would line up here, right in front of the European Cup. Yeah. And so as there's only 5 teams won it, we feel it's a bit psychological for the others who haven't. Doesn't always work, of course. No. Doesn't always work. But you can see them trying to not glance at it, you know. And so what I need you to do now is, there's some 2 lines here. Come on, you start the first one over here. It's Villa and Villa reserves today before you want to go on one side. And let's have, come on, you over here then. Go then. Go on then.
Right, not too fast, you know.
Okay, I'm sure you know that the right one is the Villa one, the left one will be menus, the next team to arrive here, and in the middle is the port official and the timekeeper. Seats are identical except on the front of ours, on the right hand side, you see you've got a little switch, because ours are heated and theirs aren't. So we can click ours.
Well.
That's out. I put the gas.
You can say you've been on Villa. Say you've been on the Villa pitch.
I'll actually stand there with you. Barclay.
Will, Jack. See, he'll come back. You gonna put your thumbs up, Will?
Barclay.
That's it. Noah, Will, what did you think of that? Was that good? You enjoyed that? Will, did you enjoy that? Just reminds me of match day. I want a ball! I want a ball! I want a ball!
Wait there, no, just wait, we'll get it sorted.
I'm just working out that fifth generation Villa family. The boys are fifth generation.
No, don't worry.
Oh, hello.
I was just giving me.
Thank you.
I don't know what. This for Isaac's 35.
I just. Do you
I don't know, it's
want
got 30.
one?
Where's your top gone, Noah? Where's it gone?
Mummy's got it.
Why is Mommy taking it off?
Because I'm going to get number one.
No, you're not going to get number one put on the top. You're going to get number one put on it. Oh my days. What's he doing? Noah, what's he doing? Is he getting your shirt ready? Is he putting Grealish on the back? No, what's he putting on the back? Martinez.
I'm going to put on YouTube.
Pardon?
I'm going to put on YouTube.
Every video. Jack, what you got on the back of yours? Oh my gosh, you got Watkins and you got Ming. So you've had your one done already?
I've already got no place on the black side. I just thought it would be good to get to the pound back home. Martinez now. Is already Martinez? I don't know how it will be on the nose. I mean, I've got Watkins on the back. I love it. You might love it. You might love it. With the smile.
She's saying no.
There you go, look at that.
Look at that. Thank you very much.
I don't know
What'd you say?
if Watkins has ever wear this top before. I think he has.
Want to get down in there? Gonna put it on?
Oh, oh, oh,
Come on, there you go, Jack.
You know what I knew it was training because it said training.
Did it?
Yeah. I got only Watkins.
Look at that.
Everybody knows it's Watkins.
Woo! Right, come and stand here. I've been done for teddy bears now. Out the tunnel.
Do.
Nice today now.
So you've got Watkins, Martinez and Mings. Almost a full team.
Villa, 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 Villa.
So I hope you like the tour.